because they knew going into that okay, they might be forcing us to panic and decide to pick our mage, because maybe NXP might have prepared something for that, knowing that it's only most likely the Eudora or the Kagura left. But yep, very interesting draft from these two teams. Instinctual kill focused NXP versus by the playbook LPE. It's game number 1, series 1 of game 2 the MPL that we have here. So now you see an aggressive wave cut here by Ryota and BMO. That's a lot of damage onto Ryota right now. That's a lot of weaknesses exposed onto the Esmeralda, but Esmeralda will be able to get away. You see here the positioning of BMO and Yawi. Really, that's just their job right now. Find the opening.
He knows what to do, because he knows a lot of people are down on bot lane. And again, we still have Aspect farming up really hard here. James behind enemy lines here.
Yeah, taking a lot of damage from the Claude,
nice
but
catch.
he'll be able to go away. Look at that. James is really low. H2O trying to protect James. James will be able to get away here as Jake the Dog still keeping up the aggression. Doesn't want to give up this fight, but no, H2O might be the one going down here. Turns around, going to the tower, finds the safety of it. H2O secures the first kill there onto JTD's Uranus. Meanwhile, BMO could be up next. Gets a stun, gets stunned, and gets taken down by NXP. That's a 2-0. Hot start here for NXP and possibly even the first turtle.
And the kill and assist on H2O. That is huge, Reptar. Cannot believe what is happening here. LPE kind of misplayed there on the bot side. Maybe bit off more they can chew.
Yeah. Of the rotations again, because they're not as mobile as NXP.
Yeah, just not as mobile, but we are going to see a bit of a big engage here. BMO, great engagement. They get land C.
Enough items and damage, or will he still need much more time to deal the damage that LPE needs?
Yeah, I feel like Aspect is just taking a lot. If he can get this turtle, yes. But if not, man, there's going to be a bit of an uphill climb still. Great pickup there by LPE, by the way, while that was happening.
Yeah, decided to amp up the aggression.
No way!
Away by H2O. The counter is here by LPE. They're going to try to make something out of this, but no, because of the turtle steal from H2O, those are kills for NXP, an objective for NXP, and a bad time coming here for LPE. We're also seeing a little bit more of by the playbook style from NXP, putting a little bit more focus onto the objectives here. Look at them already invading for the purple side, and I think that was stolen. Yes, it was by H2O. Aspect is having a bad time here. He only has 1 assist and no buffs. This is going to be a fight by LPE. They're going to go for it, but look at that. BMO going straight for H2O. H2O cannot get close, and H2O gets bursted down there by the Eudora. Lancy could be up next. Kagura on the run. The girl with the umbrella. It's raining on you. Able to get away is Lancy. That's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, but it's the carry that goes down on the side of NXP. They're little by little clawing back into this. Just a 1k gold lead now here for NXP. Towers are tied up, but this is going to be bad news for LPE. They decide to trade the turtle for the tower. Is this the right call?
No, man, because they are going to go for James, which is buying so much time anyway. For that bottom lane turret won't go down, and it's going to have to be a big fight here.
The final blow gets brought out there. NXP look for the counter. That's going to be 1 kill for NXP. Aspect could be up next. That's 2 down on the side of LPE and NXP. The counter play is real. A shutdown there for H2O as Lancy spots out Jake the Dog, and it's only JTD and Ryota left here. Great call there by NXP, and you said it best. James just bought so much time for NXP to go for the counter.
Yep, and then H2O still got some good amount of damage output here with the Lycan Pounds finishing it up. Tower is going to be an easy target, might be too. We'll have to find out in return.
They can't be too reactive right now to NXP, and something that our panel, Butters and Naomi, mentioned earlier is that teams in the MPL have that factor of aggression against NXP, but the aggression right now is getting brought out by LPE as they take down Yawi. No main tank here. Aspect taking a lot of damage. He's forced to BMI back. He has his orange buff. That was way too close.
Way too close for comfort. It could have been.
And JTD now, let's see if the weaknesses are spotted. Renegade just waiting for the right time to use that ultimate, but look at that, Uranus just eating up all the damage. Renegade is dishing out. Here comes the ultimate, but it's not enough. Renegade did his absolute best.
And H2O is so confident, he's even dancing around with the Lord already.
Yeah, just going for the free hits. BMO, not sure if he knows Yawi and James are there. Ooh, what a flame shot, already bursting down Arves. Arves is going to be forced to go back. What a play by NXP. They smelled blood and went for the dive all the way to that purple buff, taking out Arves. That's a lot of damage gone. Now, on the side of LPE as NXP with the Enhanced Lord are going to be going for this. Jake the Dog and BMO trying to buy time here as Ryota is coming from the middle, but I don't think that's going to be enough time to turn it around. Look at that, NXP fighting it out. JTD gets mega killed there by 1-1. Renegade 4-0 and 4 right now as NXP will get this Enhanced Lord. Of course, all of that started by that beautiful pickoff there by NXP.
Yeah, the guy who's supposed to do the bursting just got bursted for LPE.
Here is that LPE will just lose a lot. Will lose a lot no matter what.
Yeah, it's a free lane push instead. So, good luck to LPE, man. Game 1 starting to look like it's going to go out of the ballpark.
Yeah, as LPE desperately are going to try to defend this. There's action in the bottom lane as Jake the Dog takes a lot of damage. Right now, he's really just a sponge for the damage that NXP is bringing out, but LPE doesn't have enough damage to dish out. That is the equivalent of what damage is getting done to JTD. Look at that. Yeah, he's already deep in. That Lord is about to go down. Ryota takes a lot of damage. Ultimates already have been committed. Here comes the blazing duet. James could be up next, but no! The Winter Truncheon keeps him alive, and James able to get away. Aspect gets bursted down. That really did look like a great play by Aspect, but that was just an even greater response defensively by NXP.
And the moment Aspect went down, LPE's defense starting to look a lot less solid here. We're coming in, Yawi with the plays.
Oh no, look at that. The ultimate already popped by BMO. Jake the Dog gets taken out, but that's going to be a return kill there by Arbs. James going straight to the back there. Let's see if he'll be able to make something out of this, or I think he'll just disrupt this out. And yeah, you said it, Ragar. They lost a lot here. It's only that middle inhibitor left. Both side lane inhibitors have been broken.
Fight.
Yeah, fight. You were watching kids who are just really great at ML play in the MPL. But now this time, they really learned a lot from their first season. And you could see it here. You pointed it out. Let's see, though, if they can get this Lord. As even if you're not, look at that. James isn't even on the kill board that much.
Yeah.
He's 0, 2, and 3. But we felt the effects recently with this Alice.
There.
Yeah, the presence is there.
Exactly. He's doing some good damage, and I think he's just giving the kills over to H2O.
On your screens is that Aspect is only about to hit 10k in his gold. And we're already getting close to the 18-minute mark of the game. It just goes to show how much he was suffocated out of his own jungle, and this could be the GG push.
Just for contrast, that's the lowest gold on the side of NXP. Highest gold in LPE, lowest gold in NXP.
And that really hurts, and let's see how much is this going to hurt. Can they defend this? Can they hold on? As all the ultimates, all the skills have been dished out. The setup by James with the Blood Ode, and look at that, NXP, it was, and it is, the final GG push, securing the first game victory.
And I gotta say that of real-world manipulation actually is something that's very deadly on the team fight. It will allow this Yu Zhong to really prosper as well. So let's load up into the game, and we'll see what happens here as we head into Game 2 for LPE versus NXP.
They have the implosion from the Tigreal. They have to be really careful here of those slows coming out from the Eve.
There you go. This is what you're talking about, man. Great dive in H2O. Whoa, this guy's mad! But gives the kill over to Lancey instead. It's a trade, but I think it's kind of a step in the right direction here for LPE, I think.
Finally spawns. Lancey already level 4 here. So is Arb. So we'll have the mage ultimates up for the two teams if they want it. LPE are nearby for this turtle contest. If they're going to go for it, BMO and Aspect versus Yawi and H2O. Who's going to win this 2 vs 2 tag team match? But no surprise! Here comes James and the dragon with a black dragon form, making that the green dragon form. Look at that. The knockup and the damage onto BMO. He gets taken out, and LPE don't get the first turtle as that goes to NXP. They give away another kill to NXP as well. So similar start to game number 1.
Yeah.
On the top side, H2O. Not this time again. He won't get taken out by the turret. Decides to get out. Renegade taking a lot of damage from JTD and Arbs. Arbs with the meteor shower. Last second flicker. Able to get out of that. Yawi though is going to spot out the Chango and secures the kill thanks to Eve with a real world manipulation from Lance C.
Pick to get everything he wanted from that trade. Now James as well, go for dive on Aspect. Could be bad here.
Oh wow, great entry there by BMO with the interception using the Cometic Lance, securing the stun there. That is still going to be a 1-for-1 trade. Oh, wait, no, it was Aspect that went down the bottom lane. But yeah, good call there by Bimo to help out his teammate there in the mid. But this looks like it could be another turtle for NXP.
Bimo doesn't know.
Yeah, Bimo doesn't know. Arbs is there though for the assist. That's going to be the turtle going over to H2O and a turtle to NXP. And another kill for NXP as Bimo goes down. Yeah, we could be up next though, but he's trying to get away from that Chang. Meanwhile, H2O so close, yet so far for LPE to secure a kill onto the carry. But they say, you know what? At least we get to secure a kill on their tank, Yawi.
Again, that is one for the books here. Turret will go down here in the mid lane for sure. Not much that NXP can do against that. They already used up a lot of their skill. And Aspect basically just needs more time to farm again. So, I don't know. This game too is starting to run in a better direction, at least for LPE, but still pretty bad.
Yeah, they're still behind here, but that's going to be Yawi that they're going to spot here. They decide to throw everything. They say, you know what? We need a little bit more kills. We need a little bit more gold. Let's take out the tank. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, JTD avoids damage. And
that's also the major problem he's been having.
Yeah, and James now has a problem because he's eating a meteor shower in the face. Already forced to use the Black Dragon form. Land C, pass out Ryota. But Yawi's nearby here, and Ryota could call to not go for that. But this is going to be another turtle take. Can it finally go to the side of LPE? Real world manipulation. But Ryota gets taken out. NXP, let's see if they're going to go for the chase. Go for more kills. Aspect is really, really low. H2O, can he get close? But he gets stunned by Bimo. Bimo once again with the Comedic Lance interception in the back lane. Here comes the aggression. And here comes Jake the dog. Gets a secure a kill there onto Lancy and a double kill right there onto H2O. That is an LPE turnaround and an LPE wake-up call for themselves, saying, you know what, oh man, we've been behind way too much. It's time to take control of this game.
His teammate, and apparently Bimo, is able to just really time it correctly. Big team fight happening here on side.
Yeah, Meteor Shower laid out and killing spree now for JTD, now with his third kill. He's definitely woken up now. He picked up the Holy Crystal earlier. Now a Blade of Despair has been picked up here by Aspect. So if NXP is not careful, if another pick off that could possibly happen here happens, then that's even more control now for LPE.
Yeah, finally Aspect is in more of a rhythm, plays safe on the sides, lets the team go for more of the engages, and he just does some damage on the back foot. That's exactly where he is, apparently. That's where he's more comfortable now.
And another Holy Crystal, which is picked up now, this time by Arv. So that's a lot of magic damage getting dished out here for LPE. They're going to go for the turret. Let's see if NXP will try to defend. And no, they can't. They have to play this conservatively. But yeah, we overstepped. Bimo immediately using the Imperial Justice, securing a kill onto Yawi, and NXP are starting to lose their momentum here, and they're starting to get scattered in terms of how they're moving around the map.
This is going to be a disjointed fight if NXP wants to go for it. Exactly. Everyone is in very different locations. Very unideal to go for the fight, but you have to go for it.
Yeah, they are going for it. Renegade doesn't go to the bottom lane, so a fight breaks out 5 versus 5 here by the Lord. Mountain Shocker already used Bimo, really low force to go back, and with that, NXP might just take control of this Lord actually. But look at that, Yawi over there close to Bimo. The real world. Here comes H2O with a finish, but H2O cannot get close. Jake the dog in arms with a turnaround, getting a kill onto H2O. You thought you could get that like and bounce. No, you're gonna get taken out, as well as Land C. So that's 2 down on the side of NXP.
That was huge from Orbs and Jake the dog.
Wow.
The last 2 pick mages finally making a mark, and Renegade has to just hold on the mid lane, but might get picked up as well.
Comedic Lance on fire for Bimo, and the mages have woken up. 4-2 and 5 here for Arvs, a Meteor Shower for Yawi, 3-0-2 for Jake the dog, and maybe Bimo says this looks yummy as Yawi can't get out of the Imperial Justice. He gets taken out. Another kill for LPE, and the Eagles are flying.
They are indeed. Aspect should have an easy fight here without Yawi. Now let's see if there's going to be a steal happening here. It does happen! Oh, I can't believe it. The Retribution is a very deadly combo. Takes out Turtle, takes out Lords very easily. Now, Big team fight coming up here.
Mountain Shocker already used. H2O really low. Lycan Pounce to avoid the damage, but BMO goes down. H2O and Yaoi go down. NXP are falling down. That's 3 down for them. Mega kill for Jake the Dog. And Jake the Dog says only one of us can be the Alpha Wolf here, and it's going to be me. 4-0-5. Yeah, put the camera on that man. He deserves the highlight.
Yeah, in a very awkward position over the wall for some of their members.
Oh, Renegade entry though,
Aspect.
with the flowing blood and the blood art, but the turnaround is here for Ryota and Jake the Dog. JTD is just dancing around them now. This Harith has been farmed up really well. He looks like the main core of this team right now, not Aspect. Aspect's more of a, he's just there for the assist. He's 2-2-10 right now. It's Jake the Dog making the plays and keeping LPE alive here, as well as, actually it's not just him, the entire team is finally firing off of all cylinders now.
Yeah, I feel like that's just the case here. Aspect more for vision. You don't even need that. He did for the team fight. And Yaoi has to flicker out of there. That's a big thing. H2O, but the Lord is definitely better placed for LPE this time around.
NXP, watch out for the Roger. LPE, I guess we gotta watch out here for BMO. You
Yeah,
set it
for
up
sure.
earlier. That pickoff, one good pickoff by him, and it's gonna be bad news for NXP. It's gonna be a 4 versus 4 clash here. Oh! Lancey gets bursted down. That's good control here for LPE by this Lord Pit. But here comes Yaoi, here comes Renegade, a little bit too early with the blood out, and Renegade taking a lot of damage, and Renegade gets taken out. But H2O able to secure a kill. H2O is fighting. H2O
got
is
two.
going. But look at Jake the Dog. There's a double kill for H2O.
Look at this
He has
guy.
double. 1 versus 1, 2 versus 1, triple kill for H2O, but in the end, it's Jake the Dog and Ryota standing tall here, but because of H2O's heroics, it's a 2-on-2 fight right now. LPE do not have the tools to end it. Wow!
Nearest member, he's probably dead. He goes for the softest one. And again, there you go. You gotta go and make a run for it. This guy is just unstoppable when he gets going. Forces a chase onto a Benedetta. Who does that? How many heroes can keep up with a Benedetta over walls? Unbelievable.
The Lord marching in, and
Yeah.
only this looks really bad for NXP.
This should be easily taken out because Ryota is not really on the field yet, but it's gonna be difficult. Lord should go down soon with the amount of damage. Renegade could go for the engage.
Yeah, and Jake the Dog going after Renegade, but no, Jake the Dog's gonna get caught out here. Oh, will he be able to get away? Immortality gets popped. He's trying to run. That's gonna be JTD down. Art's down. This is really bad for LPE. They're getting chased out. That's gonna be another one down if Aspect can't get away. Ryota and BMO trying to hold on to Aspect. H2O goes
H2O's down.
Look at that. BMO and Ryota holding on to keep Aspect alive, but Renegade takes out Aspect. The immobilize is there. BMO and Ryota will not continue this fight. This fight will not end. This game will not end. To stop that and win this 2-0.
Yeah, and itemizations are going to not matter so much here. Everyone's starting to get into the groove. And we do see Yaoi get picked up here. Immortality will be popped.
And this could be really bad for NXP. They lose their main tank. James, Lancey, H2O, Renegade. Can they turn this around? Can they somehow survive this and fight it out to make this a 2-0 win? Aspect gets chased out, gets separated from the rest of the group, while Lancey gets taken out by the Benedetta. 5 members of LPE are still alive, while the Immortality gets popped on BMO, who's trying to hold on for Aspect to deal damage. But here comes JTD. Bang! Right onto H2O. Secures the kill. James versus Aspect. James secures it there with the execute. Renegade is in the bottom lane. Arbs and Ryota are nearby. It's just
2v4.
James and Renegade. 3 versus 2. NXP, can they hold on as LPE look to pressure, look to end it? Renegade eats damage. The Zalman Force gets committed. James really low, forced to use the Black Dragon form. LPE are managing the waves, but at the same time trying to kill James and Renegade. They're holding on, trying to defend. Can they end it? The minion waves are gone. 1 turret left, 2 turrets left, and LPE have secured the game to win and will be forcing a game number 3.
Unsurprisingly,
The junglers here, he might want to seek out to disrupt the lane wherever his Alice is in. Because if Grok doesn't get that stun onto the wall, he gets like that momentary knock-up that an Alice can use to go in, get the stun, and get the combo.
yeah, and get some good damage in.
Yeah.
Right? You also get a little bit of stun from that Alice, so expect some good synergy between Yaoi as well as James. So we're heading into the game. LPE versus NXP game number 3. Let's head into the fight.
This is gonna hurt even more if BMO can land some damage on the target as well.
Yeah, and so far, I feel like Aspect is playing very, very safe in this game. With only Yaoi spotting him out here, and Turtles already half, could be big.
And let's see who's gonna take the first turtle of the game. It's gonna go to LPE. Ryota gets to secure the stun there and the kill onto Land C. And NXP, LPE says see you later because James has to get away from here, cannot give up any more kills. But look at Ryota and are still going for the chase and securing it. Now, Beam tank here. But that means LPE is in a bit of a timer. Let's see if they're going to be able to make something out of this. That's going to be a big team fight. Deadly Cash has been brought out here by Renegade, but deals a lot of damage to LPE, but LPE are still fighting. They have the sustain, they have the damage. Yeah, we guess Ryota coming in,
misses.
Does not land the stun. He gets the third hit onto Renegade with the ultimate bravest fighter, but they're not going to be able to convert. Really, really close call there by both of these two teams, but Renegade could be up next. Blazing Duet has been popped up by Jake the Dog, an early rotation out of lane for him. LPE were not able to convert. That could have been really bad for NXP.
Verging once more around the turtle area. They really, really want this onto the player like Aspect. Imagine Bruno with a turtle buff at this point. It's gonna be very scary.
Yeah, Ryota has 2 kills already and has a bit of a lead over the Alice, so he's gonna be more effective in this team fight. Lancey already used that feathered airstrike just for 1 pop. The turtle got reset for a bit though, as LPE are gonna continue it. James is there to try to disrupt to take down the turtle, but that's a killing spree now for Ryota, getting the kill onto H2O. As that happens, at the same time, Yaoi got taken out.
Amount of hits is like free empowered hits. You go near a bush, that's 1, going away 2, and then a possible third. Now, there's gonna be a big fight happening on top side. H2O doing the hard carry as he usually does, followed with Yaoi with a wild charge, locks down Jake the Dog.
But here comes Ryota. Let's see if he can make up for it again, but the sidestep by Yaoi does not get stunned.
Top side is already a lost cause. They said, why don't we go for a bottom push? We got a turtle spawning here soon. Taking out the tower should be big. Provide them some vision, some control on the map.
And now, NXP decide to split it up, sacrifice a turret, but LPE is still in the lead with 1. Renegade has to be really careful here as Aspect, BMO, and Arf.
There you go.
The flicker forward of the Comedic Lance secures the pick off onto Renegade, but LPE will not be able to get that turret. I'm pretty sure they really wanted that, but they're going to be happy with the kill.
LPE, they know that they cannot leave this away for long. They start to go for it.
Comedic Lance means that Lancey is forced to use the feathered
airstrike
airstrike to help him.
Oh no!
Oh no, he's gonna try to save the last hit, but it runs out. But the turtle is somehow miraculously stolen by James. The heist of the game, as LPE cannot even punish. NXP immediately get out of there, but now LPE have their eyes set on the middle tower as Lancey gets eaten up by that Divine Justice in the combination from Ryota. James is gonna go in with a flowing blood, trying to stop the minion waves and deal damage there, but he gets stunned. H2O eats up a lot of damage. He's forced to go back. LPE deal a lot of damage to Yaoi, but are not going to be able to push enough into the turret. But good punish there by LPE. Good trade, I mean. The fact that they lost that turtle by a beautiful steal by James Z. Of course, what are you going to do next?
Happened, but somehow LPE, again, minor mistake. They don't. I don't think James didn't even have retributions. I don't know. Big fight here.
Remember, this is a double marksman lineup, and with that, even though they were threatened by the feathered airstrike,
Still, it's not that good yet for Renegade. He's 0-2-1. 4.8k gold lead. He's still one of the most richest players on the team, but not by much.
Yeah, and now someone gets bursted down. That is going to be Arvs with that Sylvana getting taken out there. The Lord spawns, but Ryota is pressuring the bottom lane. Watch out for that in your map as a fight happens here close to the top side as NXP want to go for that turret.
Right now, LPE needs to be calm and collected. They know they're in the lead. They can feel it. They don't see the numbers, but they can feel it, right? But so far, I think Yaoi wants to go and do something.
And he did something. Opened up that pickoff. Aspect is the one who gets taken out, but they still have Jake the Dog. The marksman is still there to deal damage. Let's see if he's going to go in with a Blazing Duet or if he'll try to fight and basic attack someone down. H2O gets focused down by Arvs and gets a kill there onto H2O. Both carries are down for both teams, but again, double carry here for LPE, and Renegade felt that. Yaoi might be feeling that next. Lancey just got taken out. Yaoi just got taken out.
My
and
God.
a double kill for the Lapu Lapu. Ryota is now 5-0-1.
He was listening to us earlier.
Really risked LPE getting chased down by NXP, but LPE remembered that Jake the Dog is here. I think we got got to catch out H2O, and they did. Just a great play there. Good thing you highlighted Arbs. I feel like he really kept that alive.
Yeah, I mean, BMO can play Sylvana, Arbs can play Sylvana. You got two big Sylvana players on this team.
In the bottom lane, this could be big, Rockhard.
Lord says, we got a curfew, boys. Get back in your bunk. And we'll see if they can push, though. It's going to be difficult for them to push because of the wave clear that's present in NXP. And, of course, the Guardian barrier is just massive, but let's see.
Feathered airstrike committed. Blazing Duet does not land on enough members of NXP as that deadly catch is deadly for LPE. Takes out JTD and Arbs, but Renegade gets taken out there on NXP side. LPE still has the marksman to push down a turret. So despite a really well-handled team fight by NXP, Ryota was able to dash out. Now, you mentioned something that is a strength of this NXP lineup.
Here we go.
I thought that's going to be a Cometic Lance stun onto Lance C. Gets lanced in the face by the Cometic Lance. How many times can I say Lance as LPE marches down the mid lane? They smell blood. They look to end this. It's a 5 versus 4. They have a double marksman, but they're waiting for the minion waves. Can NXP clear it off? They have really good minion waves. Deadly catch just to destroy the minion wave, so LPE cannot get overexcited here. They can't end the game just yet. Lord. Now, deadly catch is going to be available for this baiting. Could be big for NXP to zone out the members of LPE and burst them down to get this Lord. But LPE decide to reset it. They say it's a little bit too risky, but there's a playing around it. Aspect focusing on the Lord. Good zone out here by Arvs, BMO, and Jake the Dog. The members of NXP can't get close. Guardian's barrier means that Yaoi and the rest of NXP have to take the long way around. But now Yaoi's there in the back. Yaoi's there to disrupt. But the members of NXP have fallen down. The tank has left them. And that's Renegade. H2O. Lancey bursted down. A triple kill there by Aspect. Yaoi could be up next. Make it a maniac!
There you will suffer, and suffer they did. I cannot believe how strong Aspect is right now.
That is it. That means most likely it is game. James, though, just trying to manage the minion wave, but James almost taking that Arms godlike for Aspect. An unofficial 5-man kill there by him, but James actually saved the game.
He saved it! He saved the game!
One hit!
Oh! That is brutal. This is just how you do it, LPE, man. They're scraping in. They're holding on for dear life. And again, it will be an uphill climb, but Yaoi does have some info. He knows the Lord is happening here with Jake Dog on the chase. Wild charge out of there. But Lord should be an easy take for LPE.
Okay, now LPE is probably thinking, okay, we'll run that again, but this time we'll try to break it. But as Yaoi is really, really low. They're committing skills, but they're waiting for that Lord to push through. Yaoi's just buying time. He might be going down here. The longer he stands, the higher the chance, though, that he's going to miss out for the Lord.
To hold that mid lane, imagine this should be an easy entry here for LPE.
9 seconds until Yaoi comes back. NXP are going to try to hold on as long as they can. They have the wave clear. They have the burst damage. So Jake the Dog takes a lot, but that's going to be suppressed onto Renegade as Renegade is about to fall down. He goes down.
Lord,
going to be Bane goes down, and they're going to be focusing on the base. LPE wins the series by winning Game 3. Welcome to the MPL for your first match. LPE wins the series, and this winning moment